Still not got an intro. Now, do not get used to these videos before I begin, okay? But it's been one of the most requested things, especially since I've been posting gameplay, is to release a corner tutorial and a free kit tutorial. So, you know what, as it's Christmas, and I've got this sick elf top from EA, cheers, I thought, okay, I'll do it. Even though, I'm like, I don't understand why I have to do it. Like, by looking at the gameplay, can you not all see how to do it? But anyway, I'll talk us through it. It's going to be a quick video. I don't really want to drag it on and pretend there's anything much to it. But it is a very, very good and effective way to take a corner. And I'm scoring like so many. By the way, I've took every single one of these goals now from the weekend league just gone. So it's not like I'm going into seasons purposely getting corners until I get enough to make a tutorial. This is proper FUT Champions gameplay. And I'm using it in moments when I need to score a goal. So, you know, it's not a blag, but let's get into it. Now, before we get into the little details, I'm going to say, if you've got your best player at dribbling or your best agile player on corners, take them off. Put, like, the person with the next best curve on who's maybe a centre midfielder, because that allows probably your best player to be the one running short for it. It's not a very good look that I've got Pele coming short for it, but, you know, you've all seen me do it with my 50k teams and the bronze team, so any player can do it. It doesn't necessarily matter, but it gives you the best chance if your best player is the one coming short for it. So, the main thing to do is you have to press LT as soon as this screen comes on. Not the one when it's waiting, because then obviously they'll start short. So when you press it straight away on this screen, they'll start running and it's done. You're already in front of them. Watch, we'll show it at full speed. Bang! He can't catch you. And then once he's coming in, you press RB at this point. Not any earlier, or he could just stand there and be an idiot. And then most people would just walk in at that point, but I like to take an extra sprint to create an angle, and normally the back post pass will be open. RBA, obviously. In case people want graphics on tutorials that are listening, that is RBA on Xbox. Yes. And R1 and X. Got it? On PlayStation. Now there's also other variations to it. So again, press L2 on PS, LT on Xbox. As soon as this screen comes on, not before the player will end up standing next to you. Call him as soon as you've seen him starting running. Then power up, as you can see at the bottom right. Not later, because then he could end up coming too close. Normally, them getting it around the line of the box is the best. He will dummy it. I'll probably press R1, RB about now. And as you can see, the keeper's come out because he's expecting me to cross it. And then I've seen that. So I've just gone back stick and bang. Goal. So another way of doing it now, again, as soon as this screen comes on, L2 PlayStation, LT Xbox. As soon as he started running, getting ahead of his man, press pass. If they control the person at the front post and opposed to the person who's behind you, like he does now, it always leaves the person on the edge of the box free. So I've given him, and Antonio's free as a bird. Usually, this shot is very good. I usually do a driven one, but, you know, top corner works as well. Also, another thing to point out is when they're not controlling the player running at you like that, like, he will always get done. It's not a matter of maybe a bit if it doesn't work. It will work. There's another variation of the shit back post one here where I've done it too early, so my man's approaching me, so I decided to go back post instead. And normally you will have a centre-back or someone very good at heading in that position to head it, so it's not a problem. Oh, when they have got a cursor and they're running at you, I seem to always do it anyway because they panic when they see your player coming towards you. You press tackle and they'll usually go man them ball, and even if it doesn't look like a penalty, the ref will give it. Okay, so one more run through. As soon as it switches screen, as soon as it starts fading, you are pressing LT. He's running towards you. At that point, your player's ahead of him. There's nothing he can do because your player's at full sprint speed. Their player's got to accelerate. When it gets to the middle point of you and the player, press RB to dummy it. Usually take the extra sprint. The back post passes on and open net. Okay, so next one. Sometimes it does take a bit of quick thinking because on this one you can see I've done it right, but there's no player near. I could have gone outside to Antonio, but I decided to take the fake shot in because of space. And the driven shot from that angle is just never missing. Again, short, dummy, sprint, back post, bang. On this one, we go short. The keeper's sprinting out for God knows reason. We chip it back stick. And again, your centre-back or person who's best in is usually back stick. This is one that I do often, but I didn't do that much in this weekend. Like, I don't know why. When you're late to the edge, usually, I'll play that back. So when we get to this bit, and you do the dummy, as it comes to Pele, and he dummies it there, I would give it to Henry front stick, and then Antonio, but the pass was very clear on that one, so just may as well go to Antonio. Next one, and sometimes you don't necessarily need to see the pass. You can just hit it into that space, and the chance of your player getting there before a defender is quite high. Yeah, sometimes you can do it wrong a bit too early. The player's approaching, just hit it back stick, and again, your centre-back should win it back stick because their centre-back's usually covering near post. This happens more often than it happened this weekend as well. I think you would have seen in my previous videos, mainly the 50k one. I think I got about 3 penalties with Tyson off it, so I don't know why. It's just the sort of tackle and the body position of your player makes it be a penalty even if it doesn't look like one. So I think that's what I needed to cover. We've not got any fancy graphics on the screen, but you should know how to dummy a ball and call a player short for a corner, and I've told you how to time it, so if you can't do it now, then unlucky. But one last time, when you get the corner, do not press LT then, because there'll be a player just stood next to you. It won't be open space. No one can run to you then. So as soon as the corner screen comes on, be bashing L2 and LT like this. And then as soon as he started running, as soon as you see his body angle like that, power up the power bar, press X on PlayStation, A on Xbox, and no matter what player you've got, even if you've probably got Mertesacker, to this day I don't think I've seen a player get in front of your player when you've ran and they're still stood still. It's not possible. And then when the ball's about in the middle distance of you and the player who's running, probably between the corner flag and the line of the 18-yard box, when the ball's as close to your player as possible, press RB. You probably sold 2 people by that point. Then you've got the option of either a back post cross, a back post ground cross, R1X or RBA, or lay it to the edge, whack it far post, and you know, goals for days, mate. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. The free kit one will be next in a couple of days. Remember to please leave a like on this if you have enjoyed it, because for me to release this type of video, it's a bit detrimental because like they're my tips and secrets, so you know, make them worthwhile. Okay, thanks. And subscribe if you're new. We have got Division 1 challenges coming soon, maybe winning it with the worst team on FIFA. We'll see if we can do that again. I think we're winning Division 1 with the smallest team and the silver team next. I've got a squad builder showdown in the next couple of days. To be honest, Ivan's better than me at tutorials, so go watch them. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Until next time, don't forget to hashtag it.